On the banks of the Great Salt Lake, that's the scene for the Lakers. To have LeBron James and Luka Doncic together, they suit up on the same team. A truly fearsome combo as they prepare for the game at Delta Center. Lakers, Jazz, tip-off in just a moment. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Looking at the Lakers, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course the Jazz, pretty far behind right now. Here are the five for the Lakers. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Smith out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the five. And for Utah, they've got Jusuf Nurkic, Filipowski out there with Bailey. Then there's Keyonte George, and it's Collier in at shooting guard. And with all the analysis we do going into a season, some things you just can't predict, Doris.
The unexpected always arises in this particular league. Whether it's a new face, whether there's a key injury, the narrative is always changing from week to week.
Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call. Kicks it to George. All alone. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Hachimura kicks it to Doncic. Shoots over Collier. A nice shot by Doncic.
We know that Luka's a three-level scorer. He's elite from any range. That time he goes to the midi.
Here's Collier. Filipowski sets a screen. Collier, no good.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
And that one's good. James.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
Here's George. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Doncic against George. Doncic passes to Smith. Misses the three. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Filipowski sets a screen. Here's Bailey. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from James.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hayes inside. Working on George. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's George. 5 on the clock. From the wing, it's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 4. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Guys,
and Allie, thanks.
Well, everyone knows foul line and down is where Jusuf Nurkic does his best work.
You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history, Grant.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
Smith finds James. He drops it from range. James has got 5.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. Doncic on the wing. Nurkic against...
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Now here's George. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
James, outside. Hachimura, the pass to James. And the layup falls. 9 points in the game.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. You take a look at the Knicks. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Checking out the Lakers, they stay right near the top of the rankings at number 2. Fitting for a team with just so much talent. And kudos to the coaching staff for getting the most from that talent.
Here's James, following the three by Utah. To the middle, here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Collier. He's scoreless. Pass to Bailey. It's George on the wing. Launches a three. Rebound, the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
For three, Collier hits the trifecta.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Out to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hayes. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hayes has got his second bucket on the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Bailey. Here's George. Rebounded by LeBron.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
And down it goes. 2 points. James has got 11 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Now here's Nurkic. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Doncic with it. George defending. James outside. George with a steal. Pass to Filipowski. Over Hachimura. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist by George.
Well, Keontae George demonstrating right there he's a team-first guy. Teammate open, you put it where it needs to be. Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Bailey, the pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Hayes with a screen on George. Here's Doncic. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look here for Utah. Anderson's checked in for Filipowski, and Sensabaugh subbed in for George. Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Collier. 6 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Smart outside. Now here's Connect. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Now Now here's Anderson. He's covered by Connect. Nifty move. And finished off by Anderson.
Wow, Anderson at the rim. Look out below.
Now Smart. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Off target at the rim. And here's the fast break. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That one on Connect. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's Bailey. He played a great game against Golden State. Pass to Sensabaugh. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Nurkic. The putback. It's good on the putback. Sensabaugh's got his second basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Smart. That one's off. Still out of sync. Jazz trail by 5. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Three-pointer. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Connect. Vanderbilt with a screen to the inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Collier, defended by Smart. Here's Bailey. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's James. The rebound by the Jazz. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
The Lakers with the ball. The Jazz making their last shot. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Pass to Love. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J.
One of the early stretch 4s in this league. Love helps set a trend. I mean, he's especially deadly from the corner.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now James. Out to the wing. To the paint. Here's Love. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on LeBron James.
Well, I just love how unselfish Kevin Love is. This guy is willing to adapt and adjust to do what's best for the team.
And it's tied up with that one. James against Anderson. James inside. And slam dunk by James.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Los Angeles, up 2. Hey. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Jake LaRavia is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Dalton Connect. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Smart in at the 1. Anderson against James. Lays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, this is where Anderson has functioned for most of his career. So savvy on the interior.
And here's Connect outside. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Utah shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Here's James. Ooh, that was something else,
just
man!
Beautiful.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Love, high post, working on Vanderbilt. Back to Love. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Love's got 7 points.
Boy, the gorgeous touch from Kevin Love. That just shows you how effective he is when he gets to his favorite spots.
Oh, my goodness! Smart with a tough finish.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
To the wing on the left. Outside, Anderson. The 3. James with the block.
Wow, LeBron James sends...
Oh,
get out of the way!
flying high! Throwing it down!
Clear the way. Wait, did he just do that? That's a dunk you usually only see in practice.
Hey, that's true, but your practice plays typically don't make your highlight reel.
This is part of the reason we watch, for players and moments like this. My goodness gracious, how great is that?
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, thanks a lot. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Guys?
He's earned it. Allie, thank you. The Jazz, again, can't hit. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. James, a freight train coming!
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Out to the right wing. Sensible, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Smart passes to Vanderbilt. Now, here is James. Defense is right there. And that one's good. LaRavia.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He's set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
And slam dunk by James.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Anderson. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Now, here is James. He's covered closely. Here's LaRavia. That three's off the mark. Jazz trail by 16. Pass to Collier. Here's Sensible. He's covered by LaRavia. And here's Filipowski. Outside, Anderson. Fires from deep. Utah with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Outside connect. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. George with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State. Here's Sensible. Check by James. Lets the three fly. Sensible, no good.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a three of his own there.
And slam dunk by James.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
In transition. Smart passes to James. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Anderson, and Bailey subbed in for Sensabaugh. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for LaRabia. Smith, he's checked in for Connect. And Doncic has subbed in for Smart. Doncic passes to Smith. Back to Doncic. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Bailey. From downtown. Rebound, the Lakers.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Smith outside. James, a screen on George. And a moment to check in on the rookies with the best shooting percentage in the last month. Second, Ace Bailey.
I mean, he's shooting like a seasoned player right now. It has to be exciting for the coaching staff to see him excelling like this.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Hachimura outside. Pass to Doncic. Back to Hachimura. James outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 27 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
George passes to Nurkic. Back to George. To the left wing. And here's Bailey for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Doncic. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And here's Bailey for 3. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Luka Doncic.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And the shot goes down. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Collier. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Pass to Smith. Poke loose. And here's Doncic. 12 points for him. 6 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, you've got to have an ability to be agile in pick and rolls, and Hachimura's showing, as a roller, I'm a problem.
George, no good.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Hayes with a screen on George. Here's Doncic. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And so George will bring it up for Utah, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. James passes to Smith. James outside. Pass to Doncic. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Smith against George. Here's Collier to end the run. James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 8 now. Doncic on the wing. Hayes with a screen. He's feeling it. And again, it's the Lakers.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Collier driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Collier's got 7 points.
Well, shaky start. He's putting that in the rear view and finding his groove.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. James inside. Pass to Hachimura. George against Doncic. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Bailey. Count the basket. Bailey's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, for this coaching staff, they want Bailey operating in the paint. I mean, he's got athleticism and touch.
Doncic, the rebound by Filipowski. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bailey. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
James outside. Just 3 on the clock. Misses the layup. And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment.
We've got the Battle of LA here tonight. When I was a Laker, I always loved whooping up on Michael Alakawande and the Clippers.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Utah Jazz.
They have to lock.
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Bailey out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's George. Then there's Collier. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Doris, while he's selective about it, Jusuf Nurkic has added a 3-pointer to his game.
I think if you're a big in the modern NBA, you understand that your game is always about adapting to what's next. And listen, you have to be selective if you're just adding this element, but Jusuf Nurkic trying to evolve.
Yeah, you can see the power game that Jusuf Nurkic has in his tool bag. That's a strong finish.
Doncic against George. For 3, Smith. Utah grabs the miss. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Here's Collier, covered by Smith, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Collier. Now here's Doncic. 19 points in the game. Inside, here's James. And slam dunk by James.
There's really no defense for Luka Doncic. He will manipulate or exploit whatever you try to do in the pick and roll.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. George with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Collier. He has 7. The baseline J is off the mark. Now Doncic. Hayes with a screen. Doncic passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
Pass to George. And here's Nurkic. Check by James. Nurkic passes to Bailey. Sinks that one from the post. Bailey's got 6. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. James, left side. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's George. Some solid defense from Hayes. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And here's Doncic outside. Utah grabs the miss. Collier's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's George. Got a hand on it. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Doncic passes to Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Wow, the ability to get off your feet in a hurry. Rui Hachimura with the dunk.
Pass to Bailey. Back to George. For 3, Collier. And another miss by Utah. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 21.
This is a guy who just consistently is able to create through contact. Luka Doncic doing his thing.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Bailey. The 3 is up. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And slam dunk by James.
You call this a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Here's Collier. He has 7. Nurkic passes to Bailey. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Into the lane. It's stolen away. To the middle. Here's Bailey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one. James outside. Doncic on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And it's all from three-point range. Utah's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to Collier. Down low. A nice shot by Filipowski. Filipowski's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Out to James. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Utah shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. George's shot is off. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Smith passes to James. Off the mark there with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you guys.
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Chalk up 2 there.
Tough make by Smith inside. He had to work around their physicality.
The Jazz on offense. Here's George. Smith with the rebound.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Doncic outside. Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 23 points.
It's like Luka absorbs willingly that contact. He relishes the idea that he's going to finish despite it.
George passes to Filipowski. Deflected! Doncic outside. Out to James. Here's Bailey. Check by James. Here's Collier. Inside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 5 assists in the game.
What vision, what feel by Keontae George.
Doncic passes to Hayes. James, right side. Shoots over Bailey. James can't get it to go. The Jazz shooting a disappointing 38%. Here's Collier. Here's Bailey. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And with the ability to rise up above defenders, Bailey is a problem.
Hayes with a screen. Here's Doncic. The bank shot, no good. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 40% from the field in this one. George passes to Nurkic. Over Doncic. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
James with the ball. He's got 34. Hachimura outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Pass to Collier. Now here's Filipowski. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Hendricks is checked in for Nurkic. Sensabaugh comes in for Collier. And Anderson subbed in for George.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
Vanderbilt with a screen. On the drive, Smart. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's the veteran savvy play of Marcus Smart. So good navigating pick and roll action.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Connect. And Bailey gets it to go.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Here's Sensabaugh. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
Smart passes to LaRavia. Pass to Connect. Just 5 to shoot. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Kevin Love's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for Bailey.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Sensabaugh. And here's Anderson. Now here's Love. He's covered by Connect. From down low, Connect with a defensive effort. And here's Smart. He's got 7. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Lakers, we've got Marcus Smart, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Connect.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display. Here's Collier. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And the Lakers' shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Outside Connect. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Got a piece of it. Pass to LaRavia. It's stolen by Love. Here's Sensabaugh. That one no good. Good D by Vanderbilt. And so Smart will bring it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. For Utah, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Here's Collier. Clock at 6. Love for 3. Nails it from 3.
There's a certain rhythm and pace to the way Kevin Love plays the game. He knows when to spot up off the pass.
And here's Connect outside. And they recover it.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Connect. Outside for Love. Takes a 3. Sinks it from distance. Love's got 6 in the quarter.
Individually, he's trying to lift the team. You've got to love the effort, but thus far, not getting over the top.
Pass to LaRavia. The 3-ball. He can't hit that time. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Hendricks, defended by Smart. Here's Collier. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside, kicks it out to Smart. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Here's LaRavia. Can't hit from in close.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jake LaRavia. That's foul number 2 for him. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Nurkic just checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. James is checked in for LaRavia. Here's Sensabaugh. Utah with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter, and he gets that one.
Yeah, this is something Bronny's working on, breaking down the defense off the dribble.
Here's Collier, defended by Smart. Here's Sensabaugh. Utah with another miss. The Lakers have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Smart passes to James. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Collier. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Sensabaugh. Back to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
For three, Collier doesn't go for him.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point, you have to start making these.
Vanderbilt with a screen. Here's James. Tips it up. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. A different look for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Hendricks. Bailey comes in for Anderson. And it's Keontae George in for Sensabaugh.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
To the middle. It's stolen by Nurkic. With the drive, Collier, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is why you love Nurkic. This guy is an exceptional passer.
Now, here is James. With the teardrop, Utah with the rebound. Filipowski's got his sixth rebound on the night. To the left side wing. The open shot, Nurkic. Again, Utah.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Smart outside. James left side. No good on the triple. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. To the wing, right side. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup is drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
The Lakers making a switch here. Larabia's checked in. It's James on the wing. Back to Smart. Larabia outside. James deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Collier. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
For three, George. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. James outside. Knocked loose. Takes it inside. They get it again. Kicks it to George. To the paint. Here's Bailey. And that one is hammered home.
And that's a key bucket for Bailey, showing he can make a difference on the glass.
Vanderbilt, a screen on George. Here's Smart. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. A lot of people think the NBA has never been better, Doris. What's your favorite thing about the league right now?
B.A., you can't ask me one favorite thing. I mean, these players are at the most skilled I've ever seen them. The tough shot making's ridiculous. The three-point ability off the bounce. Do you know how hard it is what some of these guys are capable of doing nightly? Please.
Pass to Collier. Shot clock at 5. Soft touch off the glass.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now Smart. James outside. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Here's Collier. Check by James. Down low. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist from Collier. Collier's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to connect. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And Los Angeles making a change here.
Substitution for Los Angeles. Number 30, Chris. Number 30.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's George. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up. Connects checked in for the Lakers. The free throw is off from George. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. And you gotta love this Connect kid. Started at a smaller Division I school, transferred up to play big-time college hoops, and now he's here.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
George. Over to the wing. Here's Bailey. And he banks in the layup. Bailey's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, this is how impactful Bailey can be. When he's cooking on offense, there's not a lot you can do to stop him.
Here's Collier. Banked it in off the glass.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Smart passes to James. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Filipowski. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. LaRavia is checked in for the Lakers. And again, the Lakers, no good. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Vanderbilt, a pass to James. Tries to break his ice. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, it's hard to deny the talent of Bronny James. And I think the D took that into account there.
Both free throws good from James. Here's Utah. They're on a 20-6 run. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the shot goes in.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Smart looking around. Pass to Connect. Tries the spin move. There's the drive. Can't convert off the spin. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, time for our player of the game, LeBron James.